Hi everybody, welcome to my channel, Rosie Cooks. I made Italian calzones. These come out so good with a homemade spaghetti sauce, and I even made my dough. It's really easy. 2 cups of bread flour, 1 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and I mixed it. 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and I'm using instant yeast. Very easy. And 1 cup of warm water. 30 seconds in the microwave. That's all. You could also use all-purpose flour, just letting you know. Okay, so you mix it, you put it on your cutting board with some extra flour. Okay, so you're going to need about a half a cup all the way to 3/4 cup of extra flour. Every time you see that it's overly sticky, add some more flour. It's really easy to do. And with your fist, like I'm doing here, you're going to just keep on kneading it for about 5 all the way to 7 minutes until it's just not sticky anymore. And if you put extra flour, you'll do fine. You put your finger in it and it's not sticky, it's done. So here's my bowl. I'm going to add some extra olive oil. Make sure it's all filled with olive oil. Put my plastic on top. Just a little wrap. I'm going to put it in the oven. Not turned on, just the light is on. And that should help it rise quicker. Anywhere from 30 to 40 minutes. And it'll rise nicely. Okay, so that's what you're going to do. Then we're going to start making our sauce. Okay, so right here I have 1/4 of an onion. And 2 big garlic cloves. Okay, I have a big pot. I'm adding 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and I'm going to cook my onions and my garlic for about 3 minutes, stirring it until it's translucent. Okay, so here's another pan. I sprayed it with a nonstick spray, and I'm adding 1 pound of Italian sausage. I'm going to cook that up. Just break it up and cook it up. Okay, here's my sauce. My onions and garlic are ready. So these are 2 cans of diced tomatoes. These are 14-ounce cans. And 2 cans, 8 ounces of tomato sauce. And this is 6 ounces of tomato paste. Okay, so that's what you start with. Now let's give it some seasoning. Okay, first I'm going to stir it a little bit. Okay, so 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of oregano, 1 teaspoon of parsley flakes. Easy peasy. This is a good sauce. Put it on a simmer, cover it, stir it every so often for 20 minutes. Just come back to it every so often. So here's my sausage, and I'm going to soak up some of that oil with a napkin. Okay? And your sausage is ready to go. Now I have mozzarella cheese, and I'm going to grate my mozzarella cheese. So here's my ready to go dough. You punch it down, kind of knead it just a little bit. Okay, now it's ready. I'm going to cut it in half, and I'm going to wrap one of them up in cellophane wrap and put it to the side. Okay, so now right here you're going to add a little bit more flour just so that it's not sticky. And you're going to start rolling it out with a rolling pin. Roll it one way, then flip it over and roll it the other way. Okay? And just like you're doing a pie crust or a homemade tortilla, you're just going to roll it until it's a lot thinner than what it is. Okay? And it doesn't matter if it's completely round or maybe an oblong shape. It doesn't really matter. It still comes out really good. This is the shape I ended up with. Okay, so now I'm going to start putting my insides. I'm going to put all this nice sauce. And then I'm going to add my cheese, lots of cheese. Now some sausage. Okay, and this sausage just seems to want to fly everywhere. Okay, so at this point I realized, no, I got to go some more. I got to put some more stuff in here. More sauce and cheese and sausage. Okay, so I brought it all in like that. Now I'm just going to flip it over. Okay, so let me get you a better angle. Okay, so now I'm going to flip the sides over like this with my 2 fingers like that, making it like a little wave. Okay, really easy. Just make sure they're pressed down. So now I'm going to get a little bit of olive oil and I'm going to brush it on. And that's going to help it get a nice golden brown when I bake it. So here's my other one. Same process. But this time I know to just put lots and lots of that sauce and the cheese and lots of sausage. Now I had intended to add some pepperoni to this, but I forgot to bring out the pepperoni next time. But they came out really, really good like this. Okay, so now I'm just going to flip it over again. And the same thing with your 2 fingers like that. Just pressing it, pressing it. It's really easy to do. And then with the olive oil, I have a 350-degree oven and I bake these for 30 minutes. Okay, and I have these big spatulas. I transferred them onto a parchment-lined cookie sheet. Okay, so now I'm going to add some ventilation. I put some slits in them. Okay, so now I'm baking them 350 degrees for 30 minutes. And they came out beautiful and so, so good. My family devoured these. These were really, really good. So then you have some extra sauce and you dip. Oh, look at all that gooey cheese. Yeah, this was really, really good. So these are my homemade sauce and my homemade dough. These are my calzones, Italian calzones. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you next time.